Welcome everybody, welcome to another morning with Proverbs. Hope you're feeling blessed. Yo, I gotta share this with you. Yesterday I shared a proverb about a man who hates discipline, hates himself, basically I was saying. But a man who obviously heeds correction, finds understanding. I had correction from my wife last night, and it was an easy pill to swallow, but she was very good in what she said. So what I'm trying to say to you is that please, when you listen to these Morning with Proverbs, take them on board. But for those who are new to Morning with Proverbs, this is where we share a short 2-minute video sharing from the Book of Wisdom, otherwise known as the Book of Proverbs, written by the wisest king that ever lived, King Solomon, who said, God, if you're going to bless me with anything, please bless me with your wisdom and knowledge so I know how to live this life and I can be effective and successful. So let's really see if we can apply that same wisdom into our lives so we can be successful and fruitful in what we do. So let's really get into this. We're going to be reading from chapter 15, for those taking notes, verse 34. And he reads this: the fear of the Lord teaches a man wisdom, and humility comes before honor. The bit that I really want to focus on is humility comes before honor. What am I trying to say here? What Solomon's trying to say here is if you really want to be successful, learn to be humble. Okay, we heard that if you want to learn correction, you've got to be humble. But let's break down some of the humility. If you want to be successful, you've got to be humble enough to be able to be taught. Okay, if you think that you know it all, you can't learn anything. Okay, if you can't learn anything, you can't go to the next level. The other thing that I put on here, you got obviously humility be to correct it. If you're going in the direction, no one can ever tell you that you're on the wrong motorway. There's a great saying that sometimes you're climbing the ladder of success only to realize you get to the top and that your ladder was on the wrong wall. You don't want to have that. So obviously have the humility to be told that sometimes your ladder's on the wrong wall. Humility to follow. Sometimes it's good to follow. Okay, sometimes there's someone who's already been there, done it. Okay, follow that person instead of being the person, I don't follow anybody, I'm going to follow my own ways. Okay, only to understand that you're following and you're leading yourself in the dark, and so sooner or later you fall down that pit. Okay, because you wasn't prepared to follow the person who actually had the light, who knows where they're going. The other thing I put on here, humility to ask. If you don't ask, you don't get. If you're the person who will never put his hand up and say, you know, I don't understand what you're talking about, or I don't understand where you're going, or I don't know how to do it, you'll never get the answers to life. The final thing here is the humility to serve. The most successful people in this life are those who serve. But it takes a humble person to serve, because everybody wants to be served naturally. Okay, so you learn that humility. So it's a little bit longer this morning. Okay, but take the practical. Learn to be humble. And when you learn to be humble, believe me, you will be honored. So as we always say with Gen Hope, God's gift to us is life. What we do with this life is our gift back to God. So go out there and have a blessed life. And remember, please be humble. God bless you. Bye-bye.